Have anything to say on the record about Google search?
Stop. Turn this off.
Okay, off to Google New York City. They're having an SEO meetup. I'm gonna get there a little bit early, meet with some Googlers there, and then go to the SEO meetup where I believe Gabe, Lily Ray, and one of her colleagues are presenting on some topics. I'm not sure what Google themselves has planned, but it should be fun to go to the office there. I haven't been there in just about a little under 3 years or so it should be fun. It's my first actual SEO meetup since, I guess, XMX West in 2020, February 2020. So it's been a while. I've been doing a lot of online stuff, been doing a lot of like one-on-one meetups and so forth, but it'll be good to start to get out there again. Looking forward to it. So hopefully you enjoy it. I'll try to record some of it. I'm not sure who I'm interviewing or if I'm interviewing anybody, but we'll see how it goes, and hopefully you'll like some of it. I cannot record the talks from what I'm told, so we'll see what information we get from this event. And I hope you enjoy, the ride along with me, because it should be pretty fun. It's not in the Google main offices, I don't think, in New York City. It's across the street in the Chelsea office, which I think Google also owns all or some of it. I forgot. That's where they only had one floor like 100 years ago when they first went there. I remember getting my Google Glass devices from the top floor, almost the top floor of the Chelsea building. I think they have like most of the floors there now. So the last time I was there in the Chelsea building was probably like, I don't know, whenever Google Glass came out, probably several years ago. But I've been to the Google New York City building many times. I'm sure it's changed a lot, so we'll see what happens, and hope you enjoy the ride. Speak to you when we get there. Parked the car on the way to the Google office meeting, I think, for Daniel and Danny Sullivan first. So Daniel Waisberg and Danny Sullivan. See how it goes. It's raining, so I'm going to put the camera away. So here's the Google meeting room in the Chelsea market, second floor, where we all sat and learned from all these great speakers. So I can't show you the recordings, but this is what the room looked like. But first, Daniel and I had a secret meeting. Then Daniel Waisberg introduced everybody to the session and to the event. Danny Sullivan then gave a presentation about updates for Google Updates, and he discussed a lot. I'll talk a little bit more later, but nothing really groundbreaking, stuff he already said previously. Then Gabe stunned the audience and engaged the audience with amazing slides about what has changed in Google search in terms of user interface changes and why that's super important for us to know. And then I interviewed Romain and Lily from Amsive Digital, which was fun and informative.
So I had one of those. Much larger.
Do you have anything to say on the record about Google search?
No.
Say something on the record.
On the record. Say something on the record.
There you go. How about Dan? You got something on the record? It's turning slow. There it goes.
It's so tiny. Can you just move it like this? Oh, what have I done?
You broke the gimbal. They destroy the Google. See, this is what Googlers do. They destroy everything.
Stop. Turn this off now. Get him out of here.
You heard it firsthand. All right, the Google event is over. It was pretty cool. Enjoyable. I couldn't really record the stuff. They didn't really want you to, so I didn't record most of the presentations. But I'll tell you what they spoke about. So Google's Danny Sullivan, who I worked with for close to 20 years, before he was at Google, and now he's at Google, and after he's currently at Google. He spoke about why Google does updates, basically a summary of his updates on updates Google blog post, where he explains why Google does updates, what type of updates they announce, why they pre-announce certain updates, why they don't pre-announce other updates. So that's what he spoke about. Nothing groundbreaking, just more of what he spoke about in the past. Then Gabe gave a presentation covering a lot of cool features changes in Google search, like new interfaces, new features from the Explore feature that Morty Oberstein spotted early, to feature snippets that are from the web that had multiple feature snippets, to Google Discover and how that might be built into the Chrome browser, and just the whole circle of life thing, which is pretty cool, and circle of search actually. And he spoke tons of features. I'm not going to go through all of them, but why it's important to actually track these features and what it means to you as an SEO or a publisher to understand why those features might be important to you in the future. And then I was asked to interview Lily Ray and her colleague Romain on a bunch of SEO related topics, mostly around agency stuff and how to run an agency and how to hire and so forth. That was fun as well. And thanks to Daniel Waisberg, who ran the whole thing, coordinated everything, and found some budget from Google, some Google budget to make that happen, giving out sandwiches and drinks and so forth. There's about 50 or so SEOs and Googlers there, and it was pretty enjoyable. It was my first, again, SEO meetup since COVID hit, and I think it was a huge success, and I'm looking forward to the next in-person event. We'll see. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and hopefully you enjoyed some of the B-roll. Sorry I couldn't share more about what happened, but it was fun to get out there and see people in person. Of course, to see a lot of people that I've known for many, many years. And again, if you are interested in being in the vlog, definitely let me know in the comments or by emailing me at barry@rustybrick.com. Everyone have a great day. Speak to you guys later. Enjoy the drive back. Bye-bye.